Cross. Mainnet 2.0, the upgrade that changes everything. Every blockchain eventually reaches a moment that defines its future, a moment when the network evolves, a moment when old limitations are left behind, a moment when builders, creators, gamers, and investors all realize that something bigger is beginning. For Cross, that moment is called Breakpoint. And today, we're diving into why Mainnet 2.0 could become one of the most important milestones in the evolution of the Cross ecosystem. Let's start with the big picture. What exactly is Mainnet 2.0? Think of it as the next generation of the Cross game chain, a major upgrade designed to strengthen performance, improve network economics, increase community participation, and create a stronger foundation for future growth. Every game, every transaction, every creator, every player, they all benefit from the improvements being introduced through Mainnet 2.0. But every major story needs a defining chapter, and for Cross, that chapter is Breakpoint. Breakpoint isn't just the name of an upgrade, it's a symbol of transition, a signal that the ecosystem is entering a new era. The blockchain industry moves fast, technologies evolve, user expectations change, and networks that fail to adapt eventually fall behind. Breakpoint represents Cross choosing to move forward. It represents a commitment to scalability, sustainability, and long-term ecosystem health. For creators, it means new opportunities. For developers, it means a stronger foundation. For gamers, it means a network designed specifically with gaming experiences in mind. But how does Mainnet 2.0 actually achieve this? One of the biggest answers lies in its consensus mechanism, PoSA, Proof of Staked Authority. Now, consensus mechanisms might sound complicated, but the idea is actually simple. Every blockchain needs a way to verify transactions and secure the network. Different blockchains solve this challenge in different ways. Some use proof of work, others use proof of stake. Cross uses proof of staked authority, a system designed to combine efficiency, security, and speed. Validators play a critical role here. They help maintain the network, validate transactions, and ensure everything operates smoothly. Because validators have both authority and staked assets involved, they have strong incentives to act honestly and protect the ecosystem. For a gaming-focused blockchain, this approach offers significant advantages. Games require fast transactions. Players expect responsive experiences. Developers need predictable network performance. PoSA helps make that possible. And as more games enter the Cross ecosystem, that efficiency becomes increasingly important. Now let's shift our attention to another topic that's generating a lot of discussion. Halving rewards. If you've spent any time around cryptocurrency, you've probably heard the word halving. Historically, halving events have played a major role in shaping token economies. At its core, a halving reduces the rate at which new tokens enter circulation. Why does that matter? Because supply influences scarcity, and scarcity can influence long-term economic dynamics. With Mainnet 2.0, Cross introduces a halving mechanism designed to support sustainable tokenomics. Rather than allowing unlimited expansion, the system introduces greater discipline into token distribution. For creators, for participants, for long-term supporters. Understanding this mechanism is important because it affects how the ecosystem evolves over time. But that's only part of the economic story. One of the most talked about features of Mainnet 2.0 is the introduction of a 100% fee burn model. Let that sink in for a moment. 100% of network transaction fees are burned, removed from circulation permanently. This means that every qualifying transaction contributes to reducing the token supply. Over time, as network activity increases, more tokens are burned. And as more tokens are burned, scarcity dynamics become increasingly important. It's a simple concept with potentially significant long-term implications. The more people use the network, the more the burn mechanism works. The result is an economic model where network growth and ecosystem activity are directly connected to token supply reduction. And that's one of the reasons Mainnet 2.0 has captured so much attention. But blockchain networks aren't just technology, they're communities. And communities need ways to participate. That's where validators and delegation enter the picture. Validators are responsible for helping secure the network. They process transactions, maintain consensus, and contribute to the stability of the blockchain. But not everyone wants to run validator infrastructure. That's why delegation exists. Delegation allows community members to participate by supporting validators through staking mechanisms. In simple terms, Delegation gives more people an opportunity to contribute to network security without needing to operate complex infrastructure themselves. It's a powerful concept because it expands participation. Instead of security being handled by a small group, the broader community becomes involved in maintaining the ecosystem. And as participation grows, decentralization becomes stronger. This creates a healthier network, a more resilient network, and a network better prepared for future growth. When you combine all these elements together, a clear picture begins to emerge. Mainnet 2.0 isn't just a technical upgrade. It's a complete evolution of how Cross approaches blockchain gaming. Breakpoint introduces a new chapter. PoSA delivers efficiency and speed. Halving supports long-term economic sustainability. 100% fee burn introduces powerful scarcity mechanics. Validators and delegation expand community participation. Together, these upgrades create a stronger foundation for everything built on Cross. And perhaps that's the most important takeaway, because technology isn't valuable simply because it's new. Technology becomes valuable when it creates better experiences for real people, for gamers exploring new worlds, for creators building communities, for developers launching innovative projects, and for supporters helping the ecosystem grow. Mainnet 2.0 is about preparing for that future. A future where blockchain gaming becomes faster, more efficient, more sustainable, and more accessible than ever before. Breakpoint has arrived, the network is evolving, the ecosystem is expanding, and the next chapter of Cross is already being written. The only question is, will you be watching from the sidelines, or will you be part of the story?